Hey Libra. So these are going to be your love messages for June 2020. So far, based off what I pre-shuffled, the only card that's in reverse is the Magician. Something could be backtracked. You could have been ready, just about ready to make a decision on how you want to proceed within a connection or some sort of relationship or partnership. But you still manage to find yourself dissatisfied, disappointed in some way. It's like you're trying to find that balance for yourself right now. You feel like everything else around you, you've done your best to balance out. You've done your best to take care of others around you and the responsibilities that you have around you. And so as you come into thinking more about your needs and what it is that you need for you, it still feels like a burden. It's like something needs to go in the way that something is done or said, or even in the way that it's not, but it holds so much energy because it's present. I think you are highly desiring just a happy home, stability, oneness, harmony, and balance. But you still come to find yourself in a cycle or going through some kind of lesson. So 10 of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck, and then I see High Priestess and 9 of Pentacles underneath that. I feel like there's something that you need to connect back to, even if it somehow connects to the past, as long as it's about you. As long as it connects to you and this is about you, this is for you. There's something about recognizing your strengths, your abilities, and your worth. Recognizing what you have been able to overcome and how to creatively work through this. Work through your relationships in a way that's just well-mannered. It's balanced because there's a sense of honesty. There's a sense of inner knowing, of what word am I looking for? Of how rooted you know you are, of how rooted you may feel. Okay, let me pull more for you. So what else do we have for Libra in love? Love messages for Libra, June 2020. What do we have for Libra? Love messages for Libra. Okay, so Tower is now here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's a matter of really just, it's like you find more you find more clues and you find more ways to make connections with yourself. In a sense, what are the things that you love about yourself that you may look for in other people? You know, this does kind of connect to the Gemini reading now that I think about it. It's called mirror effect. So I think there's something here. You can definitely look at that. There may be a message in there for you. Gemini and Libra are air, so it makes sense for there to be a similarity in the way your intellect is right now. I feel like there's a matter of still making those connections, because I feel like you can lose it. I feel like one moment you feel so empowered on where you are with yourself that you know you don't need anyone by your side, but you still picture that. You still picture family. You still picture a full house, a home, true love, genuine love. But I feel like there are certain things that need to be retraced and looked over in order for you to not find yourself stuck in sorrow or abandonment, feeling like you're abandoned. I feel like this also ties into still old belief systems that need to be let go of. Not being able to make that connection is because something isn't being said. Okay. Let me get a minute to just regroup here and tap in. Yeah, so 6 of what the fuck is this? Okay. So this is 6 of air. It's here, but it's in reverse and it's underneath the Magicians. So I feel like there's this cutoff, like if I'm not getting what I want in the way that I want, or I'm not receiving the responses in the way that I thought I would, then there's nothing else to do here. There's nothing, it's like you just decided to stop manifesting, or you want to not put forth any more effort in some way. And I feel like it's within yourself. It's like, if nobody sees me, then I don't see me. Or there's parts to something that isn't visible, that is choosing to be overlooked and not seen, and you feel like that connects to who you are so much, or that's a big connection to you and who you are and how you give. So if that is not there, there's this feeling of abandonment, of you could feel neglected. But going back to the Gemini reading and the mirror effect, think about that. Here, like I just said that, so think about that really quick, and how does that resonate with you? Because it could also connect to how other people could be seeing you too. How you may be seeing a situation is exactly how it's reflecting off of you. So keep that in mind. Don't feel like you can't talk about how you feel. Or if there's something that you really want to break down, and like you want to break it down and really just get the whole gist of it and understanding of it, then do that. This is the time to communicate and to really wrap things up. You know, yeah. So the Magician comes out again because I'm using 2 different decks. And this Magician card comes out in reverse, just like the other one. Let me show you. Here, look. It's not that much space, but You see that? The Magus and the Magician, both in reverse. There's no movement here. And there could be a lack of feeling, like there's no inspiration, there's nothing that connects me to love that I'll be able to actually express, you know, like there's a window that's closed, there's a door that's closed, and yeah, I don't know. I thought I knew what I was gonna say next. I lost it. Okay. Okay. Exploration is here at the bottom of the deck. 3 of fire. Okay. So this is about incorporating new ways, incorporating new ideas, and sharing your ideas, sharing your emotions, sharing your thoughts. Not constantly feel like it needs to be a debate or there needs to be something about it that weighs more than something else, or in some way, oh, this will overrule me or overrule my beliefs and the way I view things, so therefore I have nothing to say, so therefore I am not included, I am not involved. Like, there is no movement. Because of that way of thinking, nothing will grow from this. Nothing can grow from this because communication is actually what's needed right now. It's Gemini season. This is highly beneficial for you because it's so much that has to do with justification. It has to do with alignment, and it's aligning these things back in place. Let things get fucked up. Let things get crazy. Let them be what they are, but don't feed into that pressure. Don't feed into more of that anxiety that you could be picking up on. It's like over time, it's like after a while, like what comes out of that? What is next? What do we do next? Do we just stay in hiding? Like, for how long? For why? Is it even necessary to start off this way? You get what I mean? Like, yeah. So what else do we have for Libra regarding love? June 2020. Libra love messages, June 2020. Libra love, June 2020. I feel like sometimes you fail to realize that when you want everyone to come together and be open, it's like you really do have to pay attention to the ways that you show that, and the ways that you reflect that onto others and shit. Project. It's all about projection, and it's all about projection and reflection and shit. 8 of Pentacles comes out. Yeah, so this just talks about, yeah, putting in that effort, putting in that time, putting in more energy to what it is that still connects to what you want to invest in. You know what I mean? You care. There's a lot of things that you could care about that you may not even really speak on. People don't even know that you know about. You know what I mean? It's a matter of being more vocal and more just open without feeling like you're gonna be judged or feeling like it's gonna start a conflict because Because what? Because you want to gain more understandings. You want to connect. It's okay to feel that way. You're entitled to feel that way. I think it's just how you do it and what it is that how you put your words together and what you choose to say. How it's being said is what's going to, that is how, in a sense, a decision will be made. That is how time will tell what needs to be shown through the dynamic. So 10 of Pentacles shows again at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles is here. Tower is in reverse. Let me see what this means really quick. Yeah, apply that pressure without expectation. Stop feeling like things need to look a certain way just because you open your mouth or someone chooses to extend on what you have to say. Like, stop, don't overanalyze shit, you know? And that's easier said than done sometimes. I get it. Air signs tend to find themselves a bit conflicted within that energy, and that's what it is. Sometimes you need to apply that pressure sometimes, or that pressure is gonna backfire on you in some way, so that there's more that you can see to the dynamic. It's not just to hurt you, but it's to fucking show you. Okay, so yeah, 4 of Wands is here, Hangman in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. It's like wanting the happy home, this fulfillment, you know, this whole fulfillment, and however, in whatever way, on how you see that and how you want that for yourself in your life. It's like expecting it and still not meeting the other halfway. There's certain things that I still feel like you're not willing to put down. There's certain things that I feel like you're not willing to put to rest. And that's where the dishonesty can come up. It can feel illusionary or look illusionary because there's still certain things that aren't being said in some way. Or the way it's being expressed, it can come off judgmental, where it's like there's no space really left for there to be airflow, where the other party just ends up judging you more. It's shit like that. So, which just leaves you in that 5 of Pentacles energy. Like you can't move on from where you are, and you can't manifest. You can't even fucking express yourself because you probably feel like you don't know how. Like things kind of feel like stuck or like at a dead end. All right. I'm going to pull a couple more for you and then we're going to close it out. Okay, love messages for Libra. Overall clarification for Libra. Defeat. 5 of air. There's no sense of hope here because it's like you're choosing to stay where you are. And then here's comfort. 4 of water comes out again. But how I'm kind of connecting to that is, yeah, you're comfortable where you are. And you rather not move because you're worried of what can come out of that. You're afraid for further movement because it's in the way you may have to contribute your energy, and you feel like you may fail at that in some way. Okay. try to believe in yourself more, Libra. I don't know. I just find that inner peace for yourself, you know. Connect with others, the ones, your loved ones, the ones that you know you can come to, and don't feel like you're gonna just be judged and that's all that comes out of this. There's more to this that you have to face too. So just own up to that, you know, and don't put so many props around it. Stop feeling like you need to carry so much baggage to feel like this is how I need to stay balanced and this is going to keep me together. Like, find your way to become bare and find the acceptance within that and own up to your shit too. That is how change comes about. Okay, I love you.